Okay, I just left an event called Broken to Brave, based off of a book by a beautiful woman named Laura. I would encourage you to read it. I haven't read it yet, but I just came from the event that the woman who wrote it put on, and it was absolutely amazing. There was a lot about hearing the Holy Spirit's voice and being obedient to it. And I feel like I'm supposed to share this, so I'm going to. It seems to me that in my experience for my life, pursuing the Holy Spirit was kind of, for me, like going to the eye doctor. My husband says I need to go to the eye doctor because I need glasses, and I don't enjoy wearing glasses, and I don't currently know how bad my eyesight is. I don't know how bad my eyesight is, so it doesn't bother me. But I know if I put on a pair of glasses that were my prescription, everything would be clear, and then I would know what I was missing. And I would have to step into that change because it would be silly not to on some level, right? And it seems for me like the Holy Spirit was the same way for much of my life. I chose not to pursue Him and hearing His voice and listening to Him because I didn't want to see clearly. I didn't want to see what I had in my life that I was holding on to, that He would call me away from. So instead, I chose not to pursue that avenue. And now that I have tapped into that over the course of the last really 5 years, but very heavily in the last year, I can see so much more clearly, and I can never go back to the way things were before. And at the beginning of this event yesterday, Laura had us all write a letter to ourselves from the Holy Spirit's perspective. And it was so insanely powerful. So her encouragement was go off into a space by yourself and find some quiet and speak to the Holy Spirit and ask Him to reveal Himself to you and speak to you, and then write down what you feel like He says. I'm going to encourage everybody watching this to do the same thing. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but when you're ready, find a quiet place and ask the Holy Spirit to reveal Himself to you, and then write down what you think He says. Because reading it was back to myself at the end of the day yesterday was really, really amazing. Anyway, I'm not going to go any further into detail than that, but do it on your own and see what happens. Pretty crazy. Hope you're having a great day.